Another contractor horror story for you guys. So the first project that I ever did that I hired a whole GC for was my second house that I had lived in Arizona. I found this GC at the Home and Garden show, so I thought he was super legit because you think that when you find somebody in these places that that's what they are. Went to the showroom, picked all my finishes, picked the tile, picked the flooring, picked the paint colors, picked the fixtures, picked my sink basins. I picked everything in that showroom, had a contract written up, paid my deposit, started construction. As we started finishing or getting closer to the end of this project, I noticed that we still needed sink fixtures and we needed the sink basins. And I asked the general contractor, I said, hey, where's my fixtures and my lighting fixtures? And he said, that's not in the contract. And I said, what do you mean it's not in the contract? We talked about it in the showroom. And he said, no, we didn't. Look at your contract. And I looked at the contract, and lo and behold, those items were not listed in the contract. The lighting fixtures, the sinks, as well as the faucets were never put into the contract, even though we talked about it and I picked them out. So on top of the original GC bid that I had gotten, I had to come out of pocket. I think it was about $3,000 to buy these things because he denied the entire time they were never included. So lesson learned, when you get a contract through a GC, make sure every single line item is listed on there because they can come back and tell you, hey, we didn't talk about it, sorry, and then you're out of pocket to finish your house.